believe we're feeling fine as the Pittsburgh Penguins welcome electronic dance music, aka the Edmonton Oilers, to PPG Paints Arena. Will the Penguins be able to continue their momentum, or will Connor McDrysaddle dance all over us and basically drown us from oil country? There's only one way to find out, but before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With that out of the way, let's jump right in. Crosby and McDavid, two generational talents to start. Opening draw goes to the Oilers. Skinner trying to bring the puck into the zone, but it was picked off by the Penguins defense. Brought in now by Crosby. Will he get his first shot? And he will! And Bouchard almost put it in his own net. Oh my word. Probably not the way Edmonton envisioned starting this. But fortunately for them, oh, maybe that hit from Raquel knocked Bouchard loopy. I don't know. Crosby wins that draw. Back down to Letang. Patched off by Skinner. Or I should say Stuart Skinner, because they have multiple Skinners on this team. Collect all two. Nice defensive play by Shabbat to get the puck back to Nedeljkovic. Crosby. Up now to Tricky Ricky, who's returned to the lineup from injury. And he's certainly welcome to be on that left flank by Sidney Crosby. And Jeff Skinner. Had it and lost it. Up again to Raquel. Hard to get into the zone. Hyman is hounding him. Shoots. Save made by Skinner. Maybe I'll just call them Stuart and Jeff. I don't know. It would be easier. And Michael Bunting skates his way in. Hounded by Jeff. Bunting with a shot. Save made by Stewart. Out now to Tomasino. Tomasino trying to find some room, and he does! Puck goes out of play. And the Penguins will have themselves a offensive zone draw. And Michael Bunting just looks to be in disbelief that that puck didn't go in. 14:43 to go here in the first period, no score. But the offense has belonged to Pittsburgh in terms of shots and zone time. And if we can try to keep McDrysaddle off the score sheet, that would be fantastic. Shot by Malkin, but it goes wide. Dante Fabro skates in and he scores! A fabulous goal by number 57. Penguins lead it 1-0. Draw one again by Edmonton. Drew O'Connor gets it to the goal scorer, Fabro. Blake Lizotte brings it in. Shoot! Bad save by Skinner. Lizotte out to O'Connor. One-time shot. It just trickles on net. Skinner able to make the save. And passed off to some teammates as RNH tries to get his way through. It's funny, actually, RMH makes, or RNH, I should say, makes me think of a call center that used to be here in Thunder Bay called RMH. Oh, finish that thought in a moment. ABC is easy as 1, 2, 3. Anthony Beauvillier puts it past Skinner for his 9th of the year, and the Penguins have a 2-goal lead. But no, when I hear RNH, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, reminds me of RMH, which was a call center that I briefly worked at here in Thunder Bay when I was about 19 years old. And it was actually shut down due to fraudulent voting practices, because we would call and try to get campaign donations. And I'm glad I didn't make them any money, because I'm not going to say what political party I was working for, but it does go against my view And I'm glad I struggled with that. And to hear that they were shut down for fraud after I was let go made me feel a whole lot better. That's the brief story of RMH. Tomasino, a drive, saved by Skinner once again. And Bernard Docker spins, but he finds his partner, Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk. Let's go, and he scores! The Grizzled Young veteran gets the Penguins a 3-goal lead! And they're off and running in the nerves of the great John Forsland. What a beautiful play by Grzelcyk. Just skates in, finds some room, picks the top corner, and Skinner doesn't know whether to cry or wind his watch. Thank you, Mike Legg. We are just over 8 minutes remaining in this period. Malkin with a chance. Skinner got that one. Goes out to the latest goal scorer, Grzelcyk. One-time floater, Malkin on the rebound, scores! Gino Machado cashes it into Casino, and the Penguins lead it 4-0. My goodness. Everything the Penguins touch seems to turn to gold, or in this case, black and gold, as they've got 4 goals now on 14 shots and have held Edmonton to just a single shot. Derek Ryan trying to change the Oilers' fortunes, but it won't happen now. Crosby with a long-range drive, rebound, score! Crosby got his own rebound! The Wizard of Cross has plenty of magic in that one and gives the Penguins a 5-0 lead. Again, to borrow from Mike Legg liberally, you'd have to be here to believe it. Pass picked off. Crosby on the backhand, a rebound's available, but Skinner shuts it down. As the Penguins have already put up 15 shots and have 5 goals in the first. This is ridiculous. I was not expecting this game to go this way at all. Shabbat with a shot save made by Skinner. I don't know why he's still in the net. That's a pretty bad night. 5 goals on 15 shots, I would say. Poke check to get the puck to Raquel. Across goal! And Russ we trust! The Penguins put up a touchdown! Courtesy of number 17. What a beautiful pass. The two righties working together. Raquel to Rust to the back of the net. And my goodness, this first period is a disaster for the Oilers. Pettersson hounded. Oh, and it looks like there's going to be a Edmonton power play. I don't know what for, but let's find out. Okay. It's a bit of a ticky-tacky tripping call there, but maybe that's what the Oilers need. And the defensive zone draw for Achari is won by Achari. Tried to get the puck out, but wasn't able to do so. Up now to the youngster, Sam Palat, cuts to the net for the shorty, and he nearly got it. The puck was still available, but now it gets to Edmonton. Evander Kane is going to try to gamble on this zone entry. And it's not going to work. Sam Palat in on a break. Save made by Skinner. Fabro looking for a second, drives wide. Achari on the rebound. And it is now Calvin Pickard, captain of the Starship Enterprise. Oh wait, that's Jean-Luc Picard. But Pickard now with a save. It's nice to know that Stuart Skinner got a break now after giving up 6. But a 6-goal first period for the Penguins. I don't know if I've had that in these playthroughs. Uh-oh. That's who we don't want to give it to. Zach Hyman's going to score right here, and he does. Whatever stream I play in, whether it's Pittsburgh or Vegas, Zach Hyman always seems to score for Edmonton. And he was able to pick off a pass, or that may have been Connor McDavid actually who picked off the pass, got it to Hyman, and the Oilers are on the board. Okay, well, it's a little less laughable now. Couple of knockdowns to free up the puck. Perry with a shot, save made by Nedeljkovic. Good recovery after giving up the goal. Sucks that we don't have the shutout anymore, but we still have quite a big lead. And we're getting into the closing stages here of the first, as the Oilers are probably still dumbfounded as to how they gave up 6 goals in one period. But I won't count them out of it because of the offense. But still, Tomasino looking to get that goal back, and he nearly did. But Pickard was able to shut that down, as the Penguins have already put up 21 shots. And oh my goodness, Malkin got ran over. Hopefully he's okay. Draw one by Edmonton. Knockdown though. Puck behind. Crosby with a backhand to the net. It got blocked. Shot from the sidewall. And that'll do it for the end of the first, as the Penguins have a 5-goal lead after one period of play, as they lead at 6-1. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. Shots on goal, 21-3 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits, a lot closer, but 14-11 in Pittsburgh's favor. Look at that, a passing percentage over 90%. I'm not going to sustain that, I know it. Edmonton, with the only 2 areas where they are ahead of the Penguins. 1-for-1 on the power play, as Pittsburgh has not had a power play chance yet, and the face-offs. 10-4 in favor of the Oilers. But let's see if we can keep up this momentum. Maybe we can get double-digit goals, who knows? But let's get back to it and see what the second period has in store. Crosby and McDavid to start again at center. This time the draw goes to the Penguins, and it gets up to Rust. Picked off by Ekholm to McDavid. Across now to Skinner. Nice pass up to Rust once again. The puck got knocked off the stick. Buddy got it back. He was able to recover, and he scores! The Big Tipper! As Crosby gets his second of the night, and the Penguins are again ahead by a touchdown. There's a little Tragically Hip parody for you. Iconic Canadian rock band. I would basically say, to anybody who's not familiar with the Tragically Hip, they're basically Canada's answer to R.E.M. in my opinion. And shock horror, I think that the Hip are better than R.E.M. So I'm sorry, Michael Stipe, but McKell with a drive, save made by Pickard. Crosby dancing his way through, looking for the hat trick, and got blocked. And Evan Bouchard carries in now for Edmonton. As they go to work behind the net. Puck comes out to Rust. Rust to first to Thomas Chabot, who has found a very good home on the Penguins blue line after being acquired from Ottawa in this playthrough. Dante Fabro had it 57-67. I was hoping it was going to be in the back of the net, but not this time. 14:48 to go here in the middle frame. Pittsburgh has increased their lead to 6 once again. I was sure they were hoping to see Skinner in that graphic, but he got chased in the first. So now we have Calvin Pickard and things don't look much better, as he just gave up his first goal, and the Penguins now have a 7-1 lead. I wanted to explain that because I was going to almost make it sound like Calvin Pickard was an ugly human being, but I don't want to say these things because blind guys don't exactly know, aren't exactly known for talking about people's looks. Shoot, save by Pickard. I'll hang on. I will say that was a beautiful save, if that's any consolation. Blake Lazat with the offensive zone draw. Fabro. Oh my goodness, look at that. There's a nice battle in front, and Fabro had the shot there, but it just went wide. And it's carried out now by Adam Henry. Nice passing play. Couple of one-touches up to Beauvillier, and he lost the puck. Uh-oh. Got an injured Oiler. And Drew O'Connor has to answer the bell against Evander Kane. Place your bets. I know that's in poor taste, but I don't care. Oh! Hopefully he is actually doing well in all seriousness, Evander Kane, with his addiction to gambling. I know that was kind of a tasteless joke, I admit it, but it was there. Place your bets because they were fighting. So if anyone has a problem with it, you know what? I take full responsibility for it. But it's hard when something like that, you know, is around the locker room and in the league. It stays with you, unfortunately. But hopefully he did, and I mean this sincerely. Hopefully he did find the help that he needed and was able to get things back on track. Shot by Achari, save made by Pickard. And Sam Palat has been all around the net but cannot find the back of it. Noel Achari. Henderson to Fabro. Fabro drive, rebound available. Palat got robbed, absolutely robbed by Calvin Pickard. 8:34 to go. Here in the second, and Sam Poulin will not get a better chance than that if he tries. My goodness, I seriously thought that was going to be a goal. Crosby trying to dig the puck out, but it does get to Edmonton. Ekholm. Very nice pickoff, and the puck goes in, but I think this will be icing, and it is indeed as Bouchard touches up. 7:14 to go here in the second as the Penguins look to extend that lead even further as they lead it 7-1. Trying to get the one touch. Up now to Russ. Maybe not the one touch that they wanted, but they got a shot off anyway. And puck's now behind the net, picked off by the Oilers. Brought in by the goal scorer for Edmonton, Zach Hyman. Won't get a chance this time. Puck dumped in. Raquel shoots, save Ratang with a chance as well. And that's off the side of the net. Couple of nice passing plays by the Oilers. But it didn't work. And that puck gets dumped in. Collected now by Kulak. Kulak gets knocked down. Puck picked up by Phil Tomasino. Tomasino dances his way in, puts it wide. Gets his own rebound. Dances away and again shoots. Save made off the pad of Pickard. And Kulak brings it in now for Edmonton. Oh, that flyby could have been scary to get the puck back to Pittsburgh. Puck dumped in now by Michael Bunting. Around to Malkin, who lost it, but it goes to Pettersson. Pettersson tried to get a shot away, but it got blocked, and the puck now is on the stick of Brett Kulak. Kulak crushed into the boards by Fabro. Sam Poulin was looking for a passing option, but there wasn't one available. Poulin with a shot! Save made again by Fowler driving, it's in! A double dose of the Fab! Dante Fabro gets his second goal of the game as it overpowers Kelvin. What a beautiful shot. And that is a late goal as the Penguins are now ahead 8-1. This game is completely out of control. Let's take a look at the stats after 2 periods of play. Shots on goal 32-4 in favor of the Penguins. And hits 36-18, also in Pittsburgh's favor. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats there. Still holding nicely in the passing percentage, slightly above the Oilers. Doubled up on faceoffs though, and the only power play goes to Edmonton, which they scored on. But again, Pittsburgh is running away with this game. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see if Pittsburgh can bring this one home. The odds say we will. Crosby wins the opening draw of the third. Help cut into that face-off advantage. Shot rebounds available. And I will say, it's actually a neat stat. I don't know how many know this. It was made available public knowledge. Sidney Crosby has actually won the most face-offs in NHL history as of a couple nights ago. Brian Russ now giving Oilers a chance. Yeah, it's a bit more of an actual tripping call than the previous one. But, you know what? We'll make it work. Best case scenario, we kill it. Worst case scenario, the Oilers get a goal, but they're still very far behind and are only stuck on 5 shots. So, make that 6. Yeah, there's another shot, save made. And the puck's fired all the way down. As the Oilers now have 7 shots on goal. Make that 8. Puck's available again and cleared down. This power play not nearly as potent as the first one, but they still have some time on it, of course. So puck, bounced off the boards to an Oiler. That's not good. But we're able to clear that one out. Pedersen decides to skate it on in. Takes a shot and forces Pickard to make a save. As the Oilers now up to 9 shots on goal. It's like a doppelganger of the previous game, IRL. And that's one thing I really hope Pittsburgh learns from, because they were awful, with the exception of rookie goalie Joel Blomqvist, because they gave up 6 goals against the Oilers. But some of the saves, the early saves that Blomqvist made were just amazing. I can't wait to see a full season of Blomqvist in the NHL. And I'm hoping it's as early as next year. And one of the more disappointing and bothersome stats is that Tristan Jarry actually leads the league in goals given up on the first shot. And it seems to happen almost every time he's in net. So if he starts tonight, I don't know what to do. Got to try to keep the Oilers from getting the first shot on goal for as long as you can and try to get a goal first, or maybe even a couple, I don't know. As Blake Lizotte is hit from behind. Offensive zone draw here for the Penguins. Lizotte seems to be no worse for wear. 16:55 remaining here in the third. As Lizotte wins it to Shabbat. Shot! Well, look at that. I'm speaking like Dr. Seuss. I love it. Lizotte to Letang as we work some L alliterations for you all. Out to O'Connor, and Pickard comes out to challenge and stops that. 15:39 on the clock. I'm not going to say what I normally say when something ends in 9, because I already did. Crosby looked to win the draw. Was unable to do so. Raquel got it out. Corey Perry with a knockdown. Raquel to the net, save made. Again by Pickard. Oh, another penalty. That was a blatant trip. I knew that one right away. Letang going to the box for the trip on Janmark. Look at him. He stumbles, then he falls. Oilers 1 for 2 on the power play. Noel Acciari looking to win the defensive draw. And he does just that. That's what they did. They sent it all the way down, and it goes to an Oiler in Darnell Nurse. Nice defensive play there by Fabro. Great stick work. Tries to spring Acciari, but it was not to be. Nice knockdown by Beauvillier. Nice save there by Ned. And I will congratulate the Oilers to reaching double digits here in shots. Fabro lost it. Got it back to Acciari. Trying to make that pass, but was picked off by Draisaitl. Now they're chanting, "Let's go Oilers" here in PPG. I don't know why, but whatever. Like I said, NHL, EA Sports NHL 25 fans, artificial fans, are fickle. I say that all the time. And I think that's what I'll call them, artificial fans, because I'm not saying the actual people of the game, of course. I'm talking about the actual NPC fans with the preloaded chants in the game, if that clears things up. So I don't want somebody watching this saying that they're a fan of the game and that I'm calling them fickle, because they're not. Or at least I don't think they are. Hopefully they're not, anyway. Save made by Nedeljkovic as the Oilers start to come on a little bit. But it is too little, too late, even if they score, because they've got quite a mountain to climb. And it is certainly a mountain that is high enough, in my opinion. Nice block by Tomasino, who will get some open space to Malkin. Back to Tomasino. That would have been a pretty goal if I would have got that in, but it was not to be. Power play is over for Edmonton. Now they are 1 for 3. Pittsburgh has yet to generate a power play this evening. Tomasino trying to dance his way through, and Pickard hangs on with 9:21 remaining. Big knockdown. Sidney Crosby gets it back for Pittsburgh. Looking for a hat trick tonight. And he got it! It's almost like I called it! Sidney Crosby for the third goal of the game as the half finally stands here at PPG Pace Arena. 7:49 on the clock, and the Penguins lead it now 9-1. And third of the game, shot by Russ, save made by Pickard. Knocked down by Crosby. He's looking for more. Will he get 4? No! Yes! We got double digits of goals! And Crosby's got a hat-trick +1! 10-1 Pittsburgh! Going to try to hit the puck and bopping the goalie on the head. I don't know if that should have... Wow, that was actually a pretty neat-looking goal, but I don't know if that should have counted. I think he, bopped him on the top of the helmet. At least that's what it looked from my vantage point, but good grief. Ryan Rust. To Crosby! Oh, my God, can you imagine 5 goals for Sid? Channeling Mario on that point. Oh, there's R&H. Sidney Crosby just having a remarkable performance tonight. If that went in, I would have laughed so hard because it's like that shot was awful. Crosby with a backhand save by Pickard. He can actually stop 87 sometimes. Russ just tries to dance his way through. Zach Hyman, the only one who has scored for Edmonton tonight. I'm glad I held on because I thought that someone was going to get a goal there. And it didn't look like it was Hyman. He was on the play, but knocked out. Grizzly. Up now to Bernard Docker. JBD dances his way through. Beauvillier in front. And he wasn't able to get it. We can crack 50 shots. I know we can do it. 1:21 to go. Huge knockdown there on Hyman. Blake Lizotte. Lost the draw. And the Oilers now carry it out. Podkolzin. We got a minute to get a shot. Let's see if we can do it. Drew O'Connor trying to feed the puck up now. Beauvillier with a shot. There it is. Not the best shot, but hey, we got 50. Oh, look at this. A power play to end it for Pittsburgh. As Evander Kane is the guilty party. And his stick work will cost him the remainder of this game in the box, unless, of course, the Penguins score, slashing the call with 31.3 to go. So the Penguins will have an abbreviated power play. And they're trying to get a shot away. Raquel up to Shabbat. Nice shot there. Bernard Docker out on the power play. And Pickard hangs on. Up to 52 shots now. Next game against the Senators as this homestand continues. And I will have it for you. I'll actually have the games a couple days early, just based on my family schedule. And I'm okay with that. One-time blast, save made. As long as you guys are too, of course. But I hope you enjoy some hockey-related content over the next few days, as it seems like I'm not allowed to rest, but that'll do it. Put a bow on this one. The Pittsburgh Penguins defeat the Edmonton Oilers by putting up 10 goals, led by Sidney Crosby's 4-goal performance. And the Penguins continue to soar at the top of the NHL standings. Thank you all for tuning in to part 1 of this episode. I will be here momentarily with the second half. as the Vegas Golden Knights welcome the New York Islanders, so please feel free to tune into that one as well. And again, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're having as much fun as I am. But until next time, after you read the stats, I bid you adieu. Of course, goals 10-1, shots 52-16 in favor of the Penguins, hits 51-36, also in Pittsburgh's favor. And we held on to that passing percentage. I don't normally talk about it because I don't do very well, but it's kind of nice. I got that slight little win there by a percent against the Oilers. And faceoffs were dominated by Edmonton 21-15, but it didn't matter in the end. And Oilers were 1 for 3 on the power play. Pittsburgh was 0 for 1, but it doesn't really account for much because it was only for about 30 seconds. Having said that, once again, I bid you adieu. Cheers, everybody.